Hello, this is Audrey from Heavenly Scent Cut Flowers. How are you today? Well, today is a hot day. Pretty warm out. I'm not sure what the temperature is out. It's got to be at least in the 70s. So today, I thought that I would make a little cemetery cross. Maybe for somebody, for a child or something. What I did was I took cross, I took a styrofoam pool noodle and I cut it, and it is 13 inches long and 8.5 inches wide. So I thought we would do a blue one. I want to do a blue one and I want to do a pink one, but I've only got one ready right now. And I put some double-sided tape on here, which I'm going to peel off in a minute and you'll see why. I put a piece of double-sided tape going down the angel, but I want to put this angel on it. Something like this. So, and then just decorate around it. I'm thinking it would be nice for a child's grave or something. And so that's what we're going to do today. But isn't she cute? She is so cute. And she's praying. Look at how beautiful she is. And this is actually, I'll tell you the size of this. It is almost 8 inches tall, and it is 6.5 inches wide. So I thought that would look nice on there. So I'm gonna pull the double-sided tape and tape her on. And then we will go from there. But isn't she adorable? She is so cute. So as far as blue flowers, I've had a hard time trying to decide what I want for blue flowers. So I have 3 of these bluish purple. And then I have 3 of the navy blue. I'm not sure which blue I'm going to use. I do have navy blue roses, and these might be too big, so I haven't really decided. These are straw flowers, so these are blue, dark blue. Then I have blue baby's breath. I also have white baby's breath because I'm not sure which one is going to look good with the dark blue. And then I have this. This is a delphinium, but I can take the little flowers off and put them on a pick and use them. But these are really pretty. These are a bluish purple. They got a little bit of light purple in there and light blue. I thought these were absolutely gorgeous. So I wanted to use them. So I'm thinking I'm going to use them in here. But we'll see. Then as far as greenery, I have some of this greenery. I think this is olive leaf greenery. Of course, I got to have some variegated greenery. And then I got some fern. And then I got some, I'm not sure if this is eucalyptus. I'm not sure what it is. I'm thinking it's eucalyptus. But that's what we got to start with. So I thought the first thing we'd do is I glued this, hot glued this. I cut out half of this one and half of this one and hot glued them together. Now I'm going to peel off the double-sided tape, and we're going to tape this on here. And I want to pull off, I got 2 strips because I wasn't sure if I wanted one or if I wanted 2 or if they were going to reach. And I don't want it all the way to the end because I want to be able to put some flowers in. So I'm just gonna cut a little bit off each end here. And I'm gonna peel the paper off, so we got the double-sided tape ready to go. I've never really used this double-sided tape, so I have no clue. And it's kind of hard to start, I guess. Boy, I've never had this much trouble. I have no nails anymore. They've all broke. That's probably why I have such trouble with it. There we go. Now it started. I'm like, wow, I've never had that much trouble. So we're going to see how I want to put it on here. I want most of the wingspan to touch. So we're going to push this on. And we're going to see. Oh, that doesn't look too straight, but I can't get it off. Okay. So this is going to stick really well, I guess. And I got 2 pieces on the back side. So that's what we got so far. Isn't she cute? Now we'll put some greenery in. I'm just going to see if I want to start with this first or not. I think I want to start with my variegated. You know how I am with that. And we don't want it too long. So we'll start with 2. Yeah, we'll start with 2 leaves each on those. At least for both sides, anyway. So we'll start with them. These are not push-ups. I'm actually setting my length. I don't want them too long. It is just a small baby arrangement for a child grave. Okay. I'm going to put it so you can see it. I hope you can see it. Okay, there you go. So I'm going to start out with 2. Maybe 1 in the corner. And 1 in this corner. That one might be in too far. Okay. So that's what we got so far. And this is wider on this side. That's why you don't see that too much. I'm going to put a couple more in. Make them the same size, you know, each one of them 2 leaves. I bought this off, I believe I bought it off Tumi. Do you think I can find any more of this? Because I really love it. I can't find it. They don't always carry the same stuff, I'm finding out. So it's really difficult if you really love something and you've had it for a while. I think I'm going to go here and here. Let's see. I'm going to put another one in the side there. Like that. And I'm going to do the same over here, just to fill it up a little bit. Okay. And I might do the same here. Let's see. Maybe we'll do a couple up here. Yeah, we'll do a couple there. One on each side. And that looks like that. And then I got 2 left, so I thought I'd put them up on the top. I'm not sure if I'm really going to decorate the bottom of this or not, because it is kind of long. It is pretty. I hope that tape is going to hold. Probably could glue it. It's kind of hard to tell, actually. I think that tape will hold it. Get the glue string off there. So that's what we've got. Isn't she pretty? Now, I'm thinking I want to put some of this greenery in. But before I do that, let's check the fern out. Yeah. We'll do one on each side of the fern. And your stems don't have to be really long because it is just a pool noodle. So there's one. And there's the other one. Kind of bend them down. They don't have any wire in them, but try to bend them down as much as you can. Get the glue string off there. I think I need one more of those, at least. Let me just grab a couple more. I thought I had enough, but we'll see. I got the dog behind me. Every time I move, he thinks I'm leaving. Yeah, I'm going to put one in the middle. kind of spread them out if you can. One in the middle from the top. And I think that's just a little too long. So, I'm going to take it out. And I'm going to make it shorter. Because we don't need all that length. Let's see. Maybe I'll just have to insert it a little bit further down. There, that's what we got so far. I think she's looking adorable. It's so sad when somebody loses a child. I could never imagine losing a child. I could never imagine. I don't know anyone, actually, that's lost a baby, and I thank God for that. Let's see, do I want one down here? Yeah, I want one on each side. Looks good. Do one more. But sometimes when I go to shows, they ask what I have for memorial stuff, so I try to show them something, a little bit of something different each time I go. There, that's what we got so far. I think it's pretty with just the greenery. Of course, I love greenery, so what can I say? I think I don't need any more of those. Now, let's see. She's holding pretty good. I still feel like I should somehow glue that just in case. Because I've never used this double-sided tape before. I don't know how well it's going to hold up. But we'll keep working at it. See what goes on. Now, do I want these? Yes, I do. Of course, I only got 3, so I need to get some more. Thought I was all set up. Oh, I got a bug in here. Good thing it's in my trash can. Could squash it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna need at least one more, so let me take this over here. Okay, I found it. I just don't understand why I couldn't. get enough of it to begin with. But that's what happens. You think you got enough, and then you don't got enough. And so we'll just do a couple more. There's a little breeze outside, which is, it would be nice if it would come inside. So I think I'm going to do, on the top, I'm going to do one, I think. Unless I do it in between. Let me see. Well, I know I'm going to do one on each side in the bottom corner. So let's get these two in. I think that's a little too long, so I'm going to cut that. There. That's better. Be afraid to spread them out. This one. So do one here. I'll show you in a minute. I just want to, put one here. I'm going to cut this one as well because it's too long. And I'm going to put this one on the other side. Now, do I need one up here? Yes. Spread these out. Don't be afraid to intermingle your greenery. And I'm going to put this one in the top. Need another one. I will show you in a minute. I will show you in just a minute. I want to put these in here. Yeah, that looks pretty. Now, I wonder if I should put this right here. I'm going to put the small one right there. The leaf out of the way. Yeah. And I'll do the same on the other side. See. this one goes down here on the bottom corner like the other one. Okay, that's what we got for greenery. I think we're going to hold off on anything else as far as greenery. And let's see what kind of flowers we can get in here. Let's see, do I want the blue here? Do I want this one? I'm going to put these around like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I usually just do 5, but I think I'm going to do 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do I want to do 6? Do I just want to do 4? We'll start with 4. Just to see. I don't know if I want... I do want the leaves, but I don't know if I want that white on there or not. So take the leaves. Take the white off. And put the leaves back on. Huh. There we go. So they all look uniform anyway. I spray painted some tables for my plants to sit on the deck, so I'm waiting for them to dry, but I'm hoping the wind's not gonna blow it off the stump that I got it on, that I painted it. I set it up on a tree stump to paint it. All right, we're gonna start with 4 and just see what happens here. I'll move this white out of the way. Save that for something else. Let's see. I'm just going to set these in here and see what it looks like. Two. Maybe I want more of these out here. We have to highlight the angel here. I think I'm like highlighting her in the blue. Like that, I'm thinking. Isn't that pretty? And then if I need a couple more, I'll get them. They're right behind me. So let's start with these. Push that leaf up. One. Move some of this out of the way here. Just moving some of the bigger leaves out of the way. Okay, that's 3 so far. That looks pretty, doesn't it? I think that looks really pretty. This has got to come up just a little. Okay. That's what we got so far. Now, do I want the lighter in there? Or do I want the darker in there? I like both of them, actually. And what about some of this? This is going to have to go on a pick. I don't know which one I like the best. I've only got 3. So I'm thinking if I put one up here. Let me just set it in here. Put one here. One over here. And where's the other lighter one? One over here. Yeah, I think I like the lighter one better. So I'll put these darker ones away. And I'm going to put one at the top and one on each side here of the cross. Thinking it needs to be longer. I'm thinking, and then we'll put this one over here. So that's what we got so far. I put one here and one on this side and then one at the top. So I actually have my triangles going all the way around. Now, I'm thinking I want to pull some of these off here. Let's see. Let me see. These are so pretty. I just love these. I think these are just so pretty. Let's see. I think I'm going to put one in between each of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to try 6 of them if I can get 6 out of here. I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to I'm